Hello, this Saturday's movie will be our next stop and final stop in the Miyagi Cinematic Universe, The Next Karate Kid, 1994, rated PG, from Columbia Pictures. When her parents are killed in a car accident, a 17-year-old is taught by Mr. Miyagi to channel her anger through the martial arts, a skill that will be put to the test in a showdown with the Alpha Elite, a sadistic gang of high school students. So this one is, of course, featuring a female student. And when this came out, a lot of people were maybe put off by the fact that Ralph Macchio was no longer in it. They really went in a new direction with this one. If I recall correctly, critics and many audiences were pretty unkind to this one when it came out. I enjoyed it. I still do enjoy it. I've watched it a few times at this point. And again, just like any movie in the series, uh, treat it as just a fun, popcorn, entertaining movie. Maybe I like this one more than a lot of other people because when I saw it, I could relate to the idea of using martial arts training to help deal with kind of big emotions like anger and frustration and trying to practice a little bit of self-control and learning to modulate those emotional reactions and not just lash out with the first thought that comes to mind, something that I was working on very hard at the time in my own martial arts training. The Alpha Elite, referenced in that description, are a high school group at the school where the main character Julie goes, and they basically act as a combination of hall monitors and sort of like security. They patrol the halls, they make sure people get to class on time. On the face of it, this seems like a good idea, and of course, in classic movie fashion, it gets very exaggerated, and this power dynamic of students policing other students goes very badly out of hand, largely spurred on by the fact that the leader of the Alpha Elite, very much a Sensei Kreese type character, really pushes the students to give what he calls a maximum response. So, for example, I think there's a line where if the Alpha Elite sees someone drop litter on the floor, they're told to grab the person and shove the candy wrapper or whatever it is right in their face. Things that go way out of hand. The Alpha Elite are exclusively male, and this power dynamic leads to a lot of them feeling like they can kind of treat people however they want. And of course, the main character, Julie, will have to decide how she's going to stand up to them. This one is a little closer to the PG rating that we would expect kind of nowadays. The other films in the series are all PG, and these days I feel like they would pretty much all be rated PG-13. It's right about an hour and 45 minutes long. Like the other ones, it's on the cusp for the younger kids. I'll have a link down below with a little more guidance to content and just precisely why it is rated PG. And of course, there's the length factor. An hour and 45 might be a little bit long for some of the younger kids. As always, come on by. About 7:15 start time. Bring a blankie and a pillow. Bring your favorite snacks and relax and enjoy this fun movie.